Are you still feeling exhausted weeks or even months after a concussion? You are not alone. Fatigue is one of the most common and frustrating symptoms after a concussion. But here's the catch. While it's totally normal in the early days, if it's dragging on for weeks or months, something deeper is usually going on. Immediately after a concussion, your brain is in recovery mode. It's using more energy than usual and less efficiently. So yeah, feeling drained is 100% expected in the first few days. But most people should start to feel like themselves within a couple weeks. But if you don't, you're going to want to stick around. Hi, Concussion Doc here, Dr. Cameron Marshall, and I work with people recovering from concussion and post-concussion syndrome. Today, we're going to talk about post-concussion fatigue, why it lingers, the hidden drivers behind it, and the first steps that you can take to start feeling more like yourself again. After a concussion, your brain goes through a series of changes. Inflammation switches on and sometimes doesn't fully shut off. The mitochondria, the little batteries inside your cell that produce energy, get overworked and stop producing energy efficiently. Your autonomic nervous system, which regulates blood flow, sleep, and stress, can become unbalanced. Hormones may shift, and sleep patterns are often disrupted. All of these processes drain your energy, which is why fatigue can feel so overwhelming after a concussion. Different types of fatigue. Not all fatigue looks the same. Some people struggle with cognitive fatigue, that brain fog and mental shutdown after too much screen time or reading. Others notice physical fatigue, where even climbing stairs is exhausting. Then there's also emotional fatigue, when you feel irritable, unmotivated, and flat. And then there's a deep systemic fatigue, the kind that feels like you have the flu. Most people will have a mix of all of these, which is why it's so tricky to manage it. There are several hidden drivers of fatigue after concussion. Nutrient deficiencies like low iron or B12 are very common and can prevent your brain from getting enough oxygen or energy. Gut inflammation can stop you from absorbing nutrients. Hormone imbalances, especially thyroid and adrenal issues, play a big role. Poor sleep compounds everything, and deconditioning from too much rests make even small activity seem exhausting. And on top of that, some medications and mood changes like anxiety or depression can worsen fatigue. So what can you do about it? Well, start by tracking your fatigue. Notice when it's worse and what seems to trigger it. Ask your doctor about key blood work like iron, B12, thyroid, vitamin D, and cortisol. Focus on nutrition, real, nutrient-dense foods with fewer processed sugars. Support your mitochondria with magnesium, omega-3s, and good fats. Reset your sleep by sticking to a consistent bed and wake time and getting more morning light exposure. Add gentle daily exercise like walking or light cycling just below your symptom threshold. And don't forget stress management. Breathing exercises, meditation, or even short breaks during the day can help reset your nervous system. Recovering from post-concussion fatigue takes time, and it can be a bit of a puzzle to figure out because it's very rarely ever just one specific cause, but rather a whole host of potential overlapping issues. The good news, however, is that with the right approach, you can rebuild your energy. If you want more step-by-step guidance and support from practitioners who specialize in concussion recovery, check out the Concussion Fix program at concussionfix.com or find a certified complete concussions clinic by visiting completeconcussions.com. Your recovery is possible. Keep moving forward one step at a time.